From a distance, it is the most beautiful, the most graceful sight, these sleek shells gliding across the water. And of course, up close, it is tough, demanding, back-bending work. A classic sport. There's something in the water in Osprey, something quite refreshing. Three hours a day, 5 days a week, almost year-round, you can find a group of teens out on the Intracoastal who aren't afraid to think outside the X-box.
Let's go, all four, nice and clean. Here we go.
Teens willing to give 100% to a sport that runs on human cylinders.
Breathe out, then release, force it out. Use air, force it out.
Together, they form the Sarasota Scullers Youth Rowing Program. Leading the way are two energetic yet stern coaches.
Great show, shoes on.
Former Romanian Olympic team rower Coach Dragos Alexandru leads the girls.
Stevie, let's go.
Retired Navy Commander Coach Joe Dobson mans the helm of the boys team.
Let's go, guys. Lock and load.
He's one of the tougher coaches that I've had. He demands utmost performance and focus the whole time we're here.
Roll in the water, ready, roll.
The team participates in a style of crew called sweep rowing, where each athlete handles a single oar.
Everybody is part of a team, and you have to blend together in a way that it really is rowing in unity and with each other. If you do one thing which is out of concert with everybody else, you'll slow a boat down.
Heads up.
Spend some time with this team and you quickly learn that rowing is more than a redundant motion of mechanics and muscle. It's a near-perfect synthesis of physics, poetry, and human spirit.
Excellent, gentlemen. Excellent form. Excellent concentration.
Sculling is graceful performance art. A symphony of fiberglass and fortitude. Coordination and compromise.
That's good. Nice and clean there. Nice and clean.
And these are the type of lessons that you learn in life, that you can work harder and you aren't going to fail. And even if you do fail, it's the journey that's important.
Power in the drive, drive with your leg.
Perseverance is a very important quality because sometimes you don't have the best people or the best equipment, but you still go out and make the most of it.
Good morning. How are you today? You still early? That's okay. You're gonna survive this morning.
Combining varying body sizes and strengths is a floating mathematical equation. Essential to the boat's speed is the delicate balance of each teammate's performance and position, starting with the stern pair.
They are almost the most technically proficient and rhythmically consistent pair. And then in the middle of the boat, you put your really big people, okay? They're called the engine room or boiler room. Their job is just to crank on and pull. The bow pair are another set of rowers that are really technically proficient. They're important because those are the first oars that go through the water or go through the air. And they want to be very, very smooth and consistent in how they do that.
Hey, nice job, that's what I'm talking about.
But the person who wields the most power in the boat moves it by mouth, not muscle.
Clean strokes, good balance.
This miniature motivator is the coxswain.
A coxswain is a person who is basically the captain of the ship. She or he is a really small person who's there because they weigh a little bit, but they are telling all these big, strong, huffing and puffing people that they aren't huffing and puffing and doing hard enough.
I don't want to fall. I don't want it falling on starboard. Starboard, keep your hands high.
And coxswains can be, well, cocky.
But we have the most important job. Yeah, we're in charge of the whole boat.
Well, they're really small and they complain that it's hard.
I find it stressful. I find it very stressful too.
Well, they do a lot, but they just kind of sit there. They don't do any physical work.
It's fun. I have a lot of power.
15 years old and he's bossing around girls that are seniors in high school going off to college next year. And he's doing a great job, right?
Ultimately, the symbiotic relationship between coxswain and oar mates pays off during crunch time.
A good coxswain is worth a length, 60 feet in a race. And that most of the races are decided within a lot less than that. So a good coxswain can be the difference between victory and defeat.
The difference between victory and defeat is also measured in the amount of commitment each member gives.
It takes a kid who's willing to put out a lot of effort, a person who is selfless, who's willing to dedicate himself to the team. There are no stars in rowing.
Don't slouch on me. Very tall. Chin up. Look up, up, right here. Chin up.
I come here every day for my boatmates. I don't come here for me. I come here for my friends so that they can go out on the water and they can do well in the race.
Maria, start backing up.
Some team members say they've tried more traditional sports, but were swept up in rowing for reasons other than just friendly competition, for the valuable life lessons they bring from shell to shore.
You need to be able to balance your school, your work if you have work, everything with coming here for like 2-3 hours a day.
Before I joined the crew, I heard a lot of kids' grades went up when they joined the crew, and that's true. I have a 4.0 right now. In prior years, I've had like a 3.2 GPA, so that's helping.
These people learn how to take care of each other, again, be part of a team, and develop those values which will carry them on for the rest of their lives in business and other pursuits that they may go into.
The Sarasota Scullers welcome all kids who have a thirst for hard work, challenges, and discipline. As parents desperately ponder ways to get their kids to move more than the muscles in their fingertips, Coach Joe says the answer is really quite simple. Just add water.
Beauty in motion. Perfect synchronicity. Very nice.